Alrighty. Good morning, guys and girls. Game 25. Game 25. We got the Marlins and the Phillies. We've got Aaron Nola against Caleb Smith. Righty against a lefty. That should be big. And we'll see what happens there. Nola trying to keep his team above 500. Best way to do it is come out and give a good pitching performance today. So let's see what happens. Curtis Granderson versus Aaron Nola. First pitch, 9:57 a.m. Here we go. It's an 8 in play, 71. And that'll be a fly out center field. One away. Martin Prado now with one down. Be an 8. That'll be an in play, 52. That'll be too high. Fly ball, right field. Brian Anderson now. Brian Anderson. Whoop. Let's try it again. All right. Well, damn. I just dropped both of them. There we go. 1 and 2. Here we go. That's it. 8 in play 3 times in a row. 76. Now it'll be a fly out center field. Half inning in play. Marlins nothing. And the Phillies coming to bat. What's going on, Keith? Pick your winner here. Aaron Nola, he's went through a half inning, so he's a little bit of an advantage. Caleb Smith, but he is left-handed. They had problems with left-handers last year. So here we go. Andrew McCutchen. Pick a winner, guys. Here we go. 6. Tough. 55. That's just out of range. Fly out to right field. One away. JT Realmuto. 7 is patient. 80. That's too high, though, against a lefty. That'll be a ground ball to short over to first for 2 outs. 5-3 Phillies, he says. All right. And Bryce Harper's up. 7, patient. 0-1, be a walk. That will be a walk. All right. Now we have to go to Alfaro and see what kind of arm he has. He's got a, let's see. He's got a 2 arm, so not that many people are going to be running on him. I know Realmuto has a 1 arm, so you don't want to test him too often either. So, get my charts and graphs. They're all at the bottom here, I know. No, they're not. They're right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Stealing. Harper is an A stealer, so it'll be A against 2. 20. What was it? What did I say? He was a 2? 27-99. And Harper is an A stealer, right? No. He's a B stealer. I'm sorry. He's a B stealer. B2. 43-99. What do I want to do? I'm going to let Rhys Hoskins hit rather than take a chance with 2 outs. 7 is patient. 76. That's going to be a walk. Rhys Hoskins is a big time. He has all the way to 102, which it doesn't even go to a 102, but he walks. And now, Maikel Franco might be glad we didn't try to steal. 9, Wheelhouse, 68. That's a single. That is a single. Now, let's see. Uh-oh. I got to get my cards. I got to get my cards together here. I haven't played this game in about a week and a half. So, I forgot about these. I forgot I had these over here. I should put them in with the game, I guess, but I don't do it. All right. All right, let's see what happens. So it's first and second, and just got a hit. Runner on first advances 2 bases, so the runner at second scores. So the Phillies score a run. Good deal, not stealing, right? First and third, and from Michael Franco, RBI. How about that? Now first and third. 1 run in for the Phillies already. All right. Whoops. One flipped out here. Here we go. That's better. 10, tough. 76. Way too high. Fly out to center field, but not before the Phillies jump on Caleb Smith. And they get a run. We go to the top of the second. It is 1-0 Phillies. Neil Walker's up. Here we go. 8 in play. 99. That'll be a fly to left. All 4 batters has been an in play. How about that? So they've rolled 4-8 so far. It's crazy. There's another 8 in play. 27. And that'll be a pop-up to second. How about that? Would it be a record if they went all the way through the lineup and rolled 8 every time? They've done it first 5. Not that time. 3, tough. 19, struck him out. And that did it already for the Marlins. We're ready to go back to the Phillies side of the field. Bottom of the second. 1-0 Phillies. Sean Rodriguez is up now. 8, tough. 93. Just out of range. Fly out to the left. 1 away. Adam Altair. In lefty. 4, tough. 13, struck him out. Now Aaron Nola is up. 5, tough. 84. That'll be a strikeout. So we are going to the top of the third. Phillies 1. Marlins nothing. Miguel Rojas. 7, tough. 0-7. Struck him out. Lewis Brinson now with 1 down. 10, patient. 10. That's a walk. That's a walk. Kind of stealing. He's a D stealer, so he's not going anywhere. And Caleb Smith is up. 10, patient. 60. It's out of range. Pop a fly out to right. So that's 2 away. Curtis Granderson, man at first. 6, tough. 34, struck him out. So we're going now to the bottom of the third. Phillies 1. Marlins nothing. And Kutch is up to bat now. 5, tough. 0-6, struck him out. JT Realmuto is up. 7 is patient. 36. That's a walk. That's a walk. And he is an A base stealer. Oh, okay. So it'd be A against 2. A2, 27-99. We're going to take a chance. We're going to let him try to steal. 27-99. Oh, it's an 05. 05 stolen base plus an E2 possible. So let's see. So E2, runner safe with the stolen base, roll to D6 if it's higher than the catcher's E rating. Oh, okay. So we got to check out Alfaro's E rating. It's a 2. So, is that right? It's a wild throw. So it's over. If it's over a 2, here we go. That's a 2. So nope. It is simply a stolen base. Stolen base. What's up, Philip? What's going on? Phillies 1, Marlins nothing. Real Muto just stole second, and now Bryce Harper's up. 8, tough. 27, struck him out.
Do you want anything on my way back from town?
No, I think I'll be fine.
All right.
We got chili beans, so I can finish them off.
Right.
Man at second, 2 out. Reese Hoskins, 9. Wheelhouse, 55. That's going to be a double. That will be a double, and that will be 2-0 Phillies. 2-0 Phillies on the double by Reese Hoskins. Michael Franco now. Man at second. 2 down. 12. Defense. Defense. Okay. Could there be an error on the second baseman? Well, it will be because 31, 40 is the lowest. So it will be an error on the second baseman. It'll be an E4. And now there'll be runners at the corner. How about that? Cesar Hernandez now. Cesar Hernandez. It's an 8. Tough. 31. And that's against a lefty? No, sir. That's going to be a single. How about that? Single. All right, give me a mooch.
I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, let's see what happens here. Runner on first. It goes 2 bases, so it'll be runners on the corners again. And an RBI by Cesar Hernandez. It's 3-0 Phillies.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Be careful. All right. So 3-0, and Keith White with his 5-3 prediction could be close here. Sean Rodriguez, first and third, 2 out. Be a 12. Defense again. Defense again. At the range of the pitcher, and it does not matter. 1 to 26 is automatically a hit. Doesn't matter what range. This is a 16. It's going to be a hit. How about that? So it's going to be first and second. Another run scored. And it is 4-0 Phillies. How about that? Adam Altair now will come up. 8. Tough. 90. That's out of range. Flies to left. But the Phillies come in and score 3 here in the bottom of the third. We're going to the top of the fourth. It is Phillies 4. Marlins nothing. So Martin Prado comes up now. Let's see what's going to happen. 9. Tough. 45. Struck him out. So Aaron Nola now just looking to hold the ship straight. Nothing fancy here. And Brian Anderson now with 1 down. It'll be a 7. That'll be a tough. 22. Struck him out. 5 strikeouts already here for Aaron Nola. Neil Walker's up now. That's a 12. Wheelhouse 77. It's going to be too high, though. Wow. It's a right-handed pitcher. Fly out to left. To center, rather. 77. Fly out to center. Yep. And that will do it for the Marlins. We're going back to the bottom of the fourth, guys. It is 4-0 Phillies. Aaron Nola now will bat. 7. Patient. 27. He gets hit by the pitch. Oh, let's see. Whoa, hold on. No, it's against the lefty. I'm sorry. Oh, he's a number 3 hitter, right? He's a 3. 27. That's a single. That's a single by Aaron Nola. That's a single. Yes, indeed. Andrew McCutchen now. Nobody outman at first. 11. Patient. 0-9. It's a walk. That's a walk. And now the bullpen for the Marlins is just about ready to get up. They're going to start warming some guys up, a lefty and a righty. JT Realmuto is up now. 2. Patient. 52. He gets hit by a pitch. So now that loads of bases up. And Harper may be Caleb Smith's last batter. Let's see if he will be. Bases are loaded. Nobody down here in the 4th inning for the Phillies. They're already up 4-0. 2 and a 1. 3. Ballpark. 0-4. It's going to be wheelhouse. It's going to be wheelhouse. 1-71 to be a grand slam for Bryce Harper. 99. Oh my gosh. Fly out to right. Fly out to right. Let's see. On a wheelhouse result. Runner on third scores. Yes, so he does get an RBI. That's about the only thing good about that play. He does get an RBI. But man, oh man, he had a chance to put this game away right there. 1st and 2nd now for Rhys Hoskins and Caleb Smith. And they're going to leave him in. They're going to leave Caleb Smith in now. 6. Tough. 90 against the lefty. And let's see, 90, big ground ball. Shortstop could be a double play. 6-5. Let's see what happens. 9, no. So it will be a fielder's choice. The runners advance. So now it's 2nd and 3rd for Michael Franco. Franco needs to step up here. It is 5-0 Phillies. 7. Patient. 79. And that's going to be too much. That's going to be a fly out center field. But the Phillies, out of all that chance, all they get is 1. How about that? Going to the top of the 5th. It is 5-0 Phillies. Castro now will be batting. Starlin Castro. And you've got to figure Caleb Smith's time. They would love to pinch hit for him if possible. 4. Patient. 0-4. That's a walk. That is a walk. And Starlin Castro is a D runner, so he's not looking. He's all right. You're all right, bud. He didn't get the job done. That's for damn sure. Jorge Alfaro, man at first. 7. Tough. 65. Struck him out. Another strikeout. Rojas. Miguel Rojas now with 1 down. 6. Tough. 82. That's a ground ball to shortstop. Could be a double play. 7 or a 9. That's a 6. Yes, sir. 6, 4, 3 double play. And simple as that. How about that? We're going to the bottom of the 5th, folks. It is 5-0 Phillies. Cesar Hernandez. 3. Ballpark. 42. That'll be wheelhouse against Caleb Smith. Only 1-5 is a home run, though. Doubtful. 77. No. That'll be a fly out center field. Wow. 1-5 was a home run. Sean Rodriguez now is up. 2. Patient. 57. That's a walk. That's a walk for Sean Rodriguez. He is not a good runner. He's a D runner, so he will stay put. For Adam Altair now. 4. Tough. 21, struck him out. 2 away for Aaron Nola to come back to bat again. Man at first. Yeah, I like Harper better than Bryant though. Harper brings a lot of other stuff to the team. Bryant's okay. Harper, I like Harper better, but if they can get rid of some, you know, and that's the thing. Cubs, all they're going to be looking to do is dump salary, so they're not going to want a big salary in the place of it. That's all. So Aaron Nola now with 2 outs, man at first. They would want a dumpy player. 9. Oh, it's a wheelhouse. 27. Oh my goodness. And it's a ground ball to first. I mean to the pitcher over to first, and that will do it. We're going to the 6th inning, guys. It is 5-0 Phillies. Caleb Smith will be coming out of the game right here. Caleb Smith will be coming out. We'll be pinch hitting for him in a moment. But first off, Lewis Brinson. Well, they got that third base prospect right now. You know, Bone or whatever. Bohm. But if they can get Bryant, they wouldn't get rid of Bohm for him, but I don't know who they would trade. Here we go. Lewis Brinson's up. Lewis Brinson, 7. Tough. 33. Struck him out. So that's 1 away. And now pitcher hitting card. We'll flip it over. And let's see who they're going to bring in as a pinch hitter. Austin Dean. Austin Dean now. Pinch hitting early today, but they have to do it. It's a 6th inning already, and they're down 5-0. Austin Dean, 1 away. 6, tough, 55, struck him out. So Austin Dean is done for the day as well. Now Curtis Granderson is up. 8, in play, 80. That will be a ground ball to second, over to first. And we are through 6 innings, guys. And should I even say it? Tell me whether to say it or not, guys. I won't say nothing yet. If you guys insist, I'll say it. All right. So Caleb Smith went 5 innings and gave up 5 runs. Let's see. Tehran Guerrero will now come in. Tehran Guerrero comes in here in the 6th inning. Let's see. Yep, 6th. Andrew McCutchen is up. Here we go. 9, ballpark, 89. That's just going to be an in-play result. In play against a righty, 1-19. No, it's a 6. I'm sorry, 96. Fly out to left, 1 away. JT Realmuto. 5, patient, 59. That's a single. That is a single for Realmuto now. So he's been hit by a pitch, walk, scored a run. Now he's on first. Now, Bryce Harper, man at first. 7, patient, 52. He gets a walk. Reese Hoskins is up now. 6, patient, 74. That's a single. Now will that be a run scored? Run on second, one base. And that loads your bases up. That loads the bases for Michael Franco. Michael Franco now. Bases loaded. Only one out. 5 is patient. 78. That's too high. Fly out to center field. And no tag up. Cesar Hernandez. Bases loaded. 5, patient, 41. That's going to be a single. That's going to be a single. Could be 2 runs. Let's see if it will be. Runner on second scores. Runner on first, one base. 2-run single. Cesar Hernandez. Runner on first just gets to second. 2 RBIs. And now he has 3 RBIs for the day. Sean Rodriguez now is up with 2 down. 8, tough. 97, way out of range. Fly out to left field. And that will do it. But the Phillies do get 2 more runs across. We're going to the 7th inning. And I don't want to say it too loud, but guess what Aaron Nola has going on, going through 6. That's how many hits he's given up, guys. Here we go. All righty. Got a no-no going through 6. Can he keep it going? Let's see. Martin Prado. 4. Patient. 44. And that's going to be a ground ball to third over to first. That is 1 away. How about that? Brian Anderson now. 10, patient. Oh, that's a leaner. That's a leaner. I normally roll all of them over. And I will. Because normally when one leans, I do that. So I will do it. 4 is patient. That's good. 95 against a right-hander. 84. 95, fly out to left. 2 away. You know, normally when one leans, I always do it. So, pressure here with a no-hitter going. 2 outs in the 7th. Neil Walker. 7, tough. 18, strikes him out. So he has went through 7 innings. He's given up 2 walks, but that is it. How about, I don't want a hasty conclusion, Rob, but the Marlins are coming across as a bad team in this replay. Marlins wasn't a great team, dude. They were not a great team here. Adam Altair, we're going to take Teheran Guerrero out. No, they weren't a very good team. I mean, I'll be the first to admit that one. And Sergio Romo, he's their normal closer. He's going to get he's going to get a little bit of pitching time today, being the first game in the series. He may only go 1 inning. We'll see. Probably will just go 1 inning or 2. Adam Altair. Whoa, whoops. Try it again. I dropped that dice. Yeah. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, go. That counts. 6. Tough. 98. That is a fly out to left. And Aaron Nola. Fans jump to their feet here at Citizens Bank Park. This excellent performance he's put on so far through 7 innings. See if he can keep it going. 7 is patient. 10. And that'll be a walk. So that's the 2nd time he's been on base today. And you really don't want him running around the bases too much. Andrew McCutchen now. It is 6-0. 7-0. I'm sorry, 7-0 Phillies. Not 5-0. 7-0. And man at first, Andrew McCutchen. 3. In play result 14. That's going to be a single. So the pitcher does move on up as well. Let's see if he goes to third. Runner on first. Only went one base. Smart move. First and second for JT Realmuto. 6. Tough. 11. Strikes him out. So that is 2 away for Harper now. Harper has an RBI, but he is 0 for 2. 6. Tough. 52. Against the righty. Struck him out. So we're going to the 8th, folks. And Aaron Nola's taking the ball, and he's going out slowly, but let's see what happens. Starlin Castro, number 5 hitter. Here he goes. 11. Patient. 69. And that's going to be out of range. Ground ball to second, over to first as the first out of the 8th. How about that? Jorge Alfaro now with 1 down. 3. Tough. 73. Strikes him out. 2 outs here in the 8th. Miguel Rojas is up. 10. Patient. 64. Oh, he hit him with a pitch. Oh, he hit by the pitch. How about that? Man, oh man. He hit him. He's a C runner. He will not go anywhere with a 7-0 deficit. 2 away for Lewis Brinson. 8. In play. 10. And that's a single. Oh, my goodness. 8 is an in-play result. 10, yes, it is. And that breaks up the no-hitter. No-hitter. 2 outs in the 8th. Let's see where the single runner on first advances 1 base. Man, oh, man. And Aaron Nola now will be greeted with, he went 7 2/3, and he is being taken out. Aaron Nola taken out of this game. And the whole time he's being taken out, Sergio Romo will be taken out as well. So, first off, let's see who the Phillies will bring in as a new pitcher. Enyel De Los Santos. De Los Santos now comes in. And we'll see what he does. There's 2 outs now. And, wow. The no-hitter just got ruined by Brinson, Lewis Brinson. So now they want to get a run on the board. They want to run. April 25th. Trying to find somebody with some hitting numbers here, but they don't really have that many. Garrett Cooper. Garrett Cooper comes in now. He will pinch hit here in the 8th. 2 outs in the 8th. Aaron Nola gives up the no-hitter. The no-hitter goes down. So now it's a first and second place. And Enyel De Los Santos will try to finish this off. 4. Ballpark. 52. He's a right-handed pitcher. It'll be wheelhouse. Wheelhouse for Garrett Cooper against a righty. 1 to 34 will be a home run. 75. No, sir. Wow. Fly out to center field. So Nola gives up no runs in his 7 2/3. And De Los Santos, he probably will stay in the game. We'll see. And we'll see what happens here with the Marlins. We're going to the top of the 8th, guys. I'm sorry. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. I'm sorry. Yeah, Nola went 7 2/3. How about that? Jose Urena. Jose Urena now. He pitched some as a see, Romo went the 7th inning and gave up nothing. So Urena will go at least the 8th, and he may go another inning after that. We'll see. All right. Rhys Hoskins is up. What's going on, B.R. Wells? Aaron Nola had a no-hitter through 7 2/3, just gave up a hit, but the shutout's still there. Bottom of the 8th, it is 7-0 Phillies over the Marlins. Jose Urena pitching against Rhys Hoskins. Rhys is 2 for 3, a single and a double with an RBI. Let's see what he does here. 7, patient, 22 against a righty. That's a walk. That is a walk. And he is not a good base stealer, so don't worry about him. Maikel Franco now. 1 for 3. 12. Defense. We'll go to the defense. And this is not going to be good for him. It's not going to be good. Error on the third baseman. It's definitely an error on the third baseman, E5, because the number here is 16. Anything under 40 is an error at Citizens Bank Park. So, yes, sir, that's an error all day long. First and second, Cesar Hernandez. 2 singles, 3 RBIs. Nobody out now. He could really juice up these totals. That's a 6. That's a ballpark. 57. And he is a left-handed batter. That's going to be wheelhouse. That's going to be wheelhouse against a right-handed pitcher. 1 28. Be a home run for Cesar and 6 RBIs if he can get a 1 28. It's a 90, though. No, that is ground ball to shortstop. Wow. Let's see if it's going to be a double play. 8, 6, 7. So it will not be. It will be. He'll get the runner going to second. So it's going to be first and third. Fielder's choice. 1 away for Sean Rodriguez now. First and third. Urena, 10. It's tough. 16. Struck him out. Now Adam Altair is up now. 5 in play, 64, and that is nothing but a fly out to center field. We're going to the top of the 9th. Can these Phillies pitch a shutout? We'll see. It is 7-0. Curtis Granderson now is up. Leadoff hitter against Enyel De Los Santos. 12. Defense. Defense. This could be a good one, though. It might not be bad. Error on the third baseman. Error on the third baseman. Franco. His error is a 3. 1 to 60. It's an error. No, it's a 77. That'll be a 5-3 put out. 1 away. I don't have Strat. I don't have Strat, but it's my favorite favorite game that I've got as far as baseball. Yes, I love it. Martin Prado, 1 away. That's a 7. Tough. 29. Struck him out. That's 2 away. And now the shutout hinges on Brian Anderson and Enyel De Los Santos. Let's see what happens here. 2, defense. Defense. Could it be an error on the pitcher? I guess there could be an error on the pitcher. 3. 1 to 60 would be an error, and it's a 53. So it is an E1. Wow. De Los Santos hadn't finished them off yet. Now Neil Walker comes up. Man at first, 2 away. 4. Ballpark. 41. That's going to be wheelhouse. That's going to be a wheelhouse for Neil Walker. 1 to 26 will take the shutout away. 10. Bombs away. Neil Walker, and it is 8 to 2. Phillies. 2-run shot. And boy, oh boy, that great performance by Nola now. Yeah, it's left-right on the batter's cards, but not on the pitcher cards. You're right. Starling Castro now. 2 away. Let's see, what's the score again? I got to make sure here. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 to 2. 3 in play. 65. That will be the ball game. Ground ball to second, over to first, and that will do it. Well, they take the shutout out of play, but boy, oh boy, the Phillies come out rip-roaring, and it's a 7-2 ball game. 7-2 game. How about that? So not bad. Aaron Nola really came out and helped his cause today. A great pitching performance. Keith White, not a lot. You don't have to figure up too many hits in this game. They only got 2. They only got 2 hits the whole game. They got 1 off of Nola in the 8th inning, and then they got the home run. That was it. And he did hit a batter. Nola did, and he walked 2. And then they made an error in the 9th inning. The pitcher, De Los Santos, made an error, but he went 1 1/3 and gave up 2 runs. So, Rob, you got me stuck on the wiffle ball game for the last day. Hey, it's a pretty fun game. It's not. Look, don't get me wrong. It's definitely not it's not a master's degree game. It's nothing that took me any time to make. I mean, I just kind of fiddled with it for 2 days. But that's it. It's what it is. So some people, I've had 2 or 3 people send me show me hows. Philip Reynolds, take a picture of the card, show me a picture of the card, that kind of thing. So hey, I'm really. It's not real complicated. It is. It's okay. It's not bad. It's and it's even more fun when you're playing. You can make your own stats, and sometimes you screw yourself. That's the thing. Nobody's better than nobody else. Everybody's the same. You got one power number. You just got to hope to hell it hits it. That's all. So you can't fluff your stats up. You can't make yourself any better than you are, because if a pitcher doesn't want to throw strikes, all you're doing is swinging in air. You got to be willing to take your ball, take your walk sometime. But if he throws a lot of strikes, that's where you get in trouble. That's where you get in trouble. So it's a fun game. I call it the double-edged sword game, because if you go too far one way, you get screwed. You go too far the other way, you get screwed. If you can find a happy medium where you swing, you're gonna miss some pitches, no doubt about it. You're gonna strike out some in that game. But in a real wiffle ball game, you tell me, if you got a little bat about this big around and somebody's throwing a damn wiffle ball and the thing's doing like that, tell me you're not gonna strike out. It plays pretty damn close to. I mean, I don't know how much real you could call it anyway, but you think about it. It's about as close as you're going to come to something like that, I would think. That's what I think anyway. It's just about as close to real as you're going to get to be a simple game like it. To be just a real simple game. It's pretty damn close. It really is. So the Phillies win this one. 7-2. Not a lot going on for the other team there. For the Marlins, if you're a Phillies fan, let's see. Hernandez. He was the star of the show. He got 3. Let's see. Was it Hernandez? Yeah. 3 RBIs, 2 singles. Sean Rodriguez got a single. Michael Franco, an RBI single. Reese Hoskins, a single and a double with an RBI. Harper, he didn't get a hit. He went 0 for 3. Real Muto got hit by a pitch, got a single. He scored 2 runs. Kutch, a single, walked. He didn't score any, though. Do I have shoot? I had shootout hockey. I got rid of it. I didn't like it. That's a game I didn't like. I did not like shootout hockey. The pitcher, Aaron Nola, got a single and a walk. He went 1 for 2, scored a run. So, played pretty well. The Phillies did. Game 1 of this series. So I'm hoping we can play that well in 3 games. Was it because it was partially quick play? I don't like it. I don't like a team sheet. I like individual cards better. I don't like a team sheet. You know, it automatically goes back to T1 is who gets it. No, I don't like that. Having whoever's on the ice at the time. But no, that's not the way they play it. That's what I like. I don't like those. I don't like a big team card. That really turned me against the game. If I've got 5 players on the ice, one of them should get credit for whatever they're doing. And Daryl C 9511, new subscriber to the channel. And let me check my 200th subscriber. And if you are, you, sir, will have 2 chances on my board. My 200th subscriber will get double chances just because they're my 200th. Everyone else will get 1 chance. Ba, 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 ba. Find out how my connection. Anytime I go to YouTube a second time, it always happens. Never. Let me do this real quick. Find out how many people I have as members. 199 or is it 200? 199. All right. Now let me shut it down. There we go. There we go. Everything's back to normal. If I open up a lot of stuff on my computer, a lot of times that ends up happening. That sucks. So we got 199. Next person that comes on here, we'll have 200, and we'll start a giveaway. If you've never been here for one of my giveaways, pretty simple. You'll have a shot at it. I'm actually going to get a board off, 100 board. So obviously it doesn't add up, does it? 200 subscribers, a 100 punch board. You're going to be one of the first 99 to get back to me. The person that is number 200, I'm going to pull 2 for that person. And so definitely, if you're a new subscriber to the channel, definitely come out here in live chat and say, Rob, I'd like a chance to win something. It's going to be a prize pack or either just cold hard cash. One of the two, but we're going to give away something for 200 subscribers. I got some stuff over here I can give away too, but it may be cash. Okay. So just bear with me. I may even have a few winners. We may do a few winners. So don't. 200 is almost upon you. Yes. Great. Yeah. Thanks, G Puck. I appreciate it. And that's the thing, folks. When I give away stuff, definitely, man. I mean, cold hard cash is cold hard cash. If you're my friend, you've been around the channel for 6 months, 3 months, 1 month, take it. Definitely take it. I have some people say, no, thank you, no thank you. Hey, run with it. That's what I say. It's a good feeling good time for me when we get to 200. And I started my channel mid-January 2019. You don't have to give us anything, Rob. Just invest in a new game. Hey, I'm investing in games all the time. You guys have seen my Slam Wars game, and I will be investing some more into this. It's a pricey investment. It will not be once a week or anything like that. If it was once a week, in 4 months, I would have all 16 of them. Have them stacked up to here. They have Northwest. They have the Caribbean set. They have a Canadian set. Superstation set. If you remember the old Superstation, I don't know if you don't remember it, you can go back and watch it on here. Or they got Georgia Championship Wrestling. They have World Class Championship Wrestling out of Texas. They have that set. Florida. Kevin Sullivan. Purple Haze. Blackjack Mulligan. Dusty Rhodes. I have bought several games that I never would have bought if I didn't see Rob play and review them. Really? Really? How does Legends of Boxing compare to Glory Days Boxing? That's something I cannot tell you, Keith. I can tell you somebody right offhand that can give you an excellent review on it. I am Sporticus. Capital I, capital A, capital M, capital S, and then Portuss. I am Sporticus. He has both of those games, plays them a lot. And I don't know exactly how the Legends of Boxing game goes. Never played it. I do not have it. I have had Title Bout Boxing. I've had Title Bout Boxing 2, Title Bout 2, Glory Days Boxing. I can't say anything bad about the game of Title Bout or Title Bout 2. I can't say anything bad about it. I went through my teenage years and my early 20s playing the game. The guy that owns the game, I can't say anything good about it. That's shameful. That's sad, but that's just the truth. But I will not denigrate his game just due to the fact that I don't get along with him. We picked over a lot of stuff, and this has been only a couple years ago. I ordered a game from him. I ordered a Title Bout 2 from him. It took me 9 weeks to get it from North Carolina to Virginia. 9 weeks. Then it was a money issue too. It was like he charged me like I want to say $11 for shipping, and I'm like, what the hell? 9 weeks I could have took it there in Pony Express. Damn. So me and him, we had our words. We had our discussions, and he never made it good for me. So I was like, as soon as Glory Days Boxing came out and Anthony came out with it, I unloaded it. I sold it. I got rid of it on eBay. I took a loss. It was a good game. Very good game. I'm not going to say anything bad about it. But I took a cut because just due to the fact I don't like playing games that I can't support the person that actually sold it to me. So that's the end of that one. But I can't say anything bad about the game. Legends of Boxing, I know nothing about. I know nothing about it. And you notice right there it says Wrestling Legends of the Mid-Atlantic. So I've got a couple of videos already made just on that one box already. What's up, Sean? But I am Sporticus. If you've never seen his channel, go to his channel. Help him out. Cam Newton signed with the Patriots. Yes, he did. Yeah, I am Sporticus doesn't come in here a whole lot, but he keeps popping out videos mostly of fighting, boxing, and I don't know about wrestling so much, but boxing a lot. Legends of Boxing, Glory Days Boxing. Ask him straight out. I think he'll give you a straight answer. So if you go to his channel, find one of his boxing videos, watch it too. Have you ever watched, Keith? Have you ever watched Legends of Boxing as it's been played? I think Al Red Sox has it too. I want to say Al Red Sox fan has it. I don't have it. The maker of Legends of Boxing has a game called Dice United. That's a fast-paced soccer game. Oh, really? Really? Yeah. I think I've seen Al Red Sox fan play it. Now, I'll tell you how I like doing it. A lot of times I like to go to outside sources, people that don't know me, and just send a question to them. I'll even have somebody else ask them a question for me rather than have somebody sugarcoat it. Because you guys know me well enough to know I'm not sugarcoating shit. If you ask me a question, even if I like the person that made the game, if I don't like the game, I don't support it. You don't see me playing it. Keith Avalon's a great guy. There's a couple of his games I don't play. I've got them sitting right over there. I don't like them that good. That's just the way it works. I do not play games I don't like playing. That's just the way. And if you'll notice, if you watch my channel long enough, then you find out real quick, well, hey, I think Rob has that game, but he doesn't play it. There's a reason behind it. There's a reason behind it. There's a method to my madness, folks, and it's called, I may not like it that good. It may not be one of my top 2, 3, 5 games, So that's the way I feel about it, Never sugarcoat it. I'm sorry. If it's a game, and like I say, my wiffle ball game, do you think I'm going to get mad if somebody comes and well, Rob, your wiffle ball game sucks? Yeah, it probably shouldn't be a great game. I took an hour and a half messing around with it. So, but in the process, Ole has found a game he's played for the last day and a half, he said. So that's funny. It's more funny than anything. I enjoyed making the cards. And the thing of it is, there is nobody out there, I don't care who you are, that's going to hit a home run every time you get up there. And there's nobody out there that's not going to strike out sometime. You're going to strike out because you either don't swing enough or you swing too much. And that happy medium is hard to find. It's hard to find. You got to get the dice to roll just right for you. What else? Oh yeah. 2 things out in the mail today. Oh, who did I send stuff out to? You know what? Harris Jessup was one. Harris, you got something in the mail coming to you. It should be in a couple of days. I just ordered 2 football games for my Xbox. Oh, okay. Skier has rating measured against course hazards. You do need to create a skiing game called Wipeout. a lot of people want to have snow skiing and water skiing both, and I don't know if that thrills me that much. I don't know. Um, I would love to get a hold to a game I had about 20 years ago. Was probably the best racing game I ever played. Stock car, let's see, what the hell is it called? Stock car championship racing card game. And it's McLaughlin Group out of New Hampton Roads, or either New Virginia Beach, Virginia, somewhere down that way. That was the best. That was the best racing game I ever played. I played my dad. He is pretty good for an old man. That's cool. That's cool. So you got your Xbox up and running, huh? Yeah. Hey, and that's the thing. Sean is a board. I mean, Sean is definitely a video games guy. I want to see it when he plays his board game is football. Then, he got a football game sent to him. That'll be pretty cool. That he plays that once or twice. Yeah. The wife, if you wonder where she's at right now, she's normally sitting right here working during the day. Today and tomorrow, she's going to be missing for a while. She's got some doctor's appointments. And, college football. Okay. And tomorrow, I'll actually have to take her to the doctor because she has to get shots in her eyes. No, it's a 360. Xbox 360. Okay. Yeah. But the other one he sent you was like a game that you don't need video. I mean, it's not a video. I mean, it's not a video game, right? Not the Xbox One. It's still broken. Oh, okay. But the one he sent you was like a board game or a tabletop game, right? Yeah, she had to go to the doctor this morning. Everything's fine. Missing. And has to get, like I say, get shots in her eyes tomorrow. So she's taking the whole day. I think she's taking the whole day off tomorrow. And I will take her to the eye doctor and run around and do whatever we need to do tomorrow. So if you happen to be wondering about Central Virginia tomorrow and you happen to see me, just beep your horn a couple times. We're going to be out and about most of the day tomorrow. We're still trying to figure out, let's see, call the governor, police. Miss Rob is missing. Oh, Lord. No, she's not. She's at the doctor's office. Yeah, she's at the doctor. She left a little while ago. You weren't in here at the time, Sean. She told me bye at the time. Yeah, she's fine. She'll be back here in a little while. She's actually going to work the afternoon time. She's going to work the afternoon shift here. Let's see what's happening in the world. What's happening in the world? Daryl C. Definitely don't be shy around this group. This group. Nobody is shy, number one. And number two, nobody, if they get offended, it's for a short time. So come in here, don't say nothing that really is offensive, and you should be fine. She's going to have to wear those glasses like Stephen. She has to wear glasses like sun protected or whatever. Yeah, after she gets her eyes, after she's been getting her eyes done. And she's been doing that for like a year and a half and been getting these damn shots in them. I don't know how the hell she does it. I'd go crazy. I wear glasses, but shit, man, I don't want nobody touching my eyes. It's like, that's one place now. I'm sorry, just don't touch it. Both of them, there and there. I can touch them with my eyes, and I can keep them open underwater and stuff, but hell no, I don't like the thoughts of a damn needle going in them. But hey, I wouldn't tell her that, and obviously I'm not going to go, worry her about it. She's good about it. So, oh, sneeze. All right. Whew. Never heard of that one. I need to look that game up. I liked Thunder Alley. Yeah, it's Stock Car Championship. Let's see if I can find it. It's a card game. But it really was a lot of fun because it told you to use your 1/64th, whatever cars you wanted to use, and you pretty much run in a line, but you play cards down, and you want to just keep up with the laps. 500 lap race didn't take that long to race. The Stock Car Auto Racing Championship card game. Here it is. There it is right here. Stock Car Championship. And when I bought it out of an old NASCAR magazine in the 80s, man, shit. We're talking about Rusty Wallace with the Dale Earnhardt, 89 or 90, was celebrating winning a championship. It was right after that season. Does the University of Oklahoma football team ever win a big game? They used to. But it was after one of them won a championship. I forgot which one it was. And then they got this game up in the McLaughlin Group or whatever the hell it was called. I've even got it right here. McLaughlin Group. John McLaughlin and Michael Garton was the designers. McLaughlin Design Motorsport Designs, what it even says right there. And I want to say it was like $29.99 or something like that for it. And it come in a real nice box, man. It was, a nice sturdy box and everything. It might have been $40, something like it. It was, but it was this nice game. And I played it, I don't know, 4 or 5 years anyway. I played it, kept it in great shape, put it away, and had it put away for years. So, I probably had it put away 15 years. 2010, something like that, right after I got married, I come down here to my parents' house, and my mom says, look, I would like for you to kind of empty out your room which you used to have stuff. And I knew I had some like games, board games and stuff like that up there. Might have been like 2008, 7, 9, something like that. Well, anyway, I come down here to get them. And I end up seeing that board. I end up seeing that game. And I'm like, hell, I don't play them no more. I put it online. And if I'm lying, I'm dying. Somebody gave me almost $90 for that damn game. I'm buying 2 more games from Play this week. One is definitely Soccer Blast. The other, I can't decide. I'm leaning to something different, either bowling or lacrosse. Anyone have those? I do not have those. I'll tell you what, the hot game going right now is golf. Shit. I've had it for a while. Philip Reynolds just got it. Dave Little's playing it. Dave's not showing it online as much just because everybody else is. The golf game's pretty good. Especially, I think it's even better if you can create your own courses. That you can create your own. Takes a little bit of time to do that. Which ones do you already have, Puck? Which games do you already have? And I'll tell you this. A lot of times, rather than buying 2 at a time, I'll buy 1 and some more stuff for it. You got red, white, and blue. All right. A lot of times I'll do that. Kind of like you. I'm kind of like you on that one, Puck. I'm not a great big fan of History Maker Baseball. I'm not either. I don't play. I've got it sitting over, but I don't play it a lot. That's just the way it is, you know. I bought that, and that's the one that sits over there. Gets to the bottom. You notice after a while, the ones that get to the bottom of the stack, that's it from play. This is what I would do. This is what I would do. All right? Totally up to you. Soccer Blast, when you get it, you only have 4 teams. Okay? Why don't you figure out the seasons that you want and order some seasons? They cost a little bit for them. And then you ready to roll. You ready to roll, whether it's Premier League over in England or MLS over in the United States. That's what I would do. I would set myself up. And then, hell, if I want to get another game after that, but that's what I like to do. I like this one right here. I do want to get some more Legends of Wrestling Phil Singer game cards. I want to do that, no doubt about that. But I'm kind of at a standstill with my Slam Wars. Slam Wars, I need to get some more cards to make it more fun and stuff. So I highly recommend, rather than getting 2 and 3 games at a time, you can't play but 1 at a time anyway. Get plenty of teams for that game and support your game that way. All I can say, I do not push neither league. Premier League, you got better goalkeeping, but you got better offenses. And, it just depends on what you like. If you're from a city like Boston and you're like, rah, rah, I'm a Revolution fan. Hell, I would definitely get MLS. If I was from out in the middle of damn nowhere and I was like, okay, well, I like this team pretty good, but I also like this team pretty good, look it up a little bit. I have tried to like History Maker Baseball, but it just doesn't. I'm with you, Puck. I'm with you on that one. When everything is this guy hot? Well, not so much hot or cold, but is he a slacker and all this shit? To me, I'd rather run straight on stats. I like stat-driven games much better. That's why I like PayOff Pitch. That's why I like NPNG Plus. Shit. I went 162 games and came one game within, I went 109 and whatever the hell it was instead of 108, 109 and 53 instead of 108 and 54. So you're gonna get your argument, especially if you come in my chat room. You're gonna catch your argument. Well, hey, that's the best game ever, dude. You judge it for yourself. If you're sitting there and you feel like, look, something's missing, I wouldn't sit there and play it. I'm sorry. Too bad. And I fully support it. Clean that game up as well as you can. Show it off. Throw it on eBay. If you ever have a giveaway, you can always do a giveaway. But what I'm saying is, dude, clean that damn thing up really good. Have good pictures. People will buy it. You may not get what you put into it, but you can get close. If nobody knows anything about play.com and they just see the game, you never know what you can get. Like I say, with that card game, that little card game setup I was showing you guys a minute ago, this one, I gave no more than $40 for it. And it was a nice little setup, Didn't have a racetrack, stuff like that, but it kept up with how many laps you'd run. And you had to keep that up. And sometimes you had to make green flag pit stops if it wasn't the caution in there and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. You could lose a lap easy, but you could make it up when the other guy had to make a pit stop. So you just sometimes try to stretch it in fuel helped you, and sometimes it didn't help you. So it was fun. It was a fun game to play. But when I put it online, I was thinking, well, hell, we'll see if somebody wants to, I think I started off at $10, $20, some shit like that. And it went 4 or 5 days, and I kept looking at it, nobody's bidding. I was like, psh. At the end, the last 5-10 minutes, it went nuts. My wife said something about, isn't it time for that game to be up? And I said, no, I think it's like 30 more minutes. She said, go look and see if somebody's bidding on it. And I think I had $35. I said, wow, $35, that's very cool. And we were going out to eat or something. We came back after that. It was like $89.35 or some shit like that. I was like, wow. I couldn't believe it. But somebody wanted it that bad. And it's a hard game to get now because they shut that whole industry down. They shut that one down. So if anybody ever wanted to buy, I'll say this. If I were going to start a board game business, I would get in touch with this group right here, see if I could buy the rights to that game. And I would do a couple of twitches here, there, whatever. But my main thing would be I would just want the rights to the game because it's a hell of a game to play. It's fun. And what was so fun about it, the box was about this big, and you could have 5 decks of cards. And then one was a track deck, whether it was a 1 mile track, half-mile track, 2.5-mile track. You had to buy each one of those individually. But at the top, you had about that much space that you could put those little NASCAR racing cars. There's a little 164th. You could put 5 of them in there. So I don't think I have any pictures of the game. I wish I did. But I ended up selling that, and then, like I say, I've told you guys 100 times about my electric football games, where I sold all of those, and sold team by team by team. And I thought, man, oh man, I'll hold off and sell the Cowboys last, and the Steelers last because they're the ones drawing money. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with that that off orange color or whatever, what they call it, the creamsicle color. Somebody paid me outrageous money. Maybe it was Harris Jessup. Somebody in Baltimore bought them from me. And he was like, would you be willing to meet me? And I was like, well, damn, that's a long ways to go. And he wanted to buy everything I had, all lock, stock, and barrel for like $200 or $300. And I almost did it. But I said, you know what? For me to drive down there halfway or whatever, it's just, and package everything up where I could just package little small packages, get them sent out and all. I decided not to. That was the best thing I could have done because I probably got probably $700-800 for all whatever 28 teams. I made some money on those damn things because they were the real deal with the actual bases where you could turn, you could turn them and make them go like this or go like this, whatever we wanted to, and it was pretty cool. The board had started getting some rust on it, so I just dumped it. I just dumped it and threw it away. I wish that would have been. I kept it in a box most of the time, but it got rust. It was 30 years old. So, hey, I couldn't do too much bitching. I got more money out of it than my mom and dad put into it, probably close to it anyway, because they used to. I used to just ask for football teams for Christmas. Be like, yeah, get me the NFC West or AFC West. And that's when AFC had Seattle. That's when they had Houston Oilers were still playing. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and I always kept all my numbered packs. So team like, let's say the Saints, I had their black jerseys, so I had yellow numbers. I had to keep their numbers because if number ever fell off the jersey or whatever, I had to replace it or whatever. The white numbers didn't look right, but they were like gold colored numbers. 49ers same way. I had red numbers for them. I had white uniforms for them. So it was pretty cool. You got to pick the color of the uniform you wanted. I always liked the white uniforms for most of the teams, and I'm a Redskins fan. And anybody that knows the Redskins knows that they used to wear their white jerseys at home all the time. I hate those burgundy jerseys. I've always said they're bad luck. I just never liked them. I like them when they force the Cowboys when they come to town to wear those ugly ass blue jerseys with stars on their, on the shoulder pads and all, those ugly ass jerseys. Not a Cowboys fan at all, but I like to see them make the Cowboys wear the blue. The league likes the Cowboys to wear their white jerseys because it's the sharp jerseys. There's no doubt about that. They're sharp jersey white one. But I like it. I like the old way the home team could decide, if you're going to wear white jersey, red jersey, whatever you want to. And a lot of teams now don't even take it into consideration. They'll just play with their home jersey be the dark jersey. But I liked it the other way. I liked it. If I'm a home team, I played my white jersey. And I've always liked that about basketball as well. Football and basketball rather. Baseball, they've went to so damn many alternate jerseys. All of them doing alternate jerseys, and hockey went completely nuts. And all of their jerseys, home jerseys, are the old away jersey, and that's I don't like it at all. I always, the old saying was, you wear your whites at home. If you bleed, you show, and people appreciate. So if you was wearing your white jersey, you're bleeding from your chin or something like that, and then all of a sudden it gets on your jersey, people appreciate it. When I was between the ages of 7 and 14, I was getting some of the NFL teammates from the Sears catalog for Christmas presents each year. I had about 16 of them. Always had the ones that stand up and stuff like that. They were held together with strong rubber bands and had movable arms and legs. Yeah. Mark Forsberg. Hockey used to be white at home. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. They were. And when I played, I didn't play juniors. I played minors. I didn't play juniors. And I played the minors. And they used to tell us that's a badge of honor to wear your whites at home. And if you bleed, you show it. And the fans appreciate it, and they did, man. They used to. Hell, I had, God, I don't even know how many stitches just from playing hockey. I was not a fighter. I was not big enough to be a fighter. I got bigger, and I actually grew 4 inches in a year and a half. I was 5'7" when I graduated high school, 18. By the time I was 24, I was 6'4". But I grew my 22 to 23 year from the time I was 22 to 23. I grew from 5'10" to 6'2", and I gained probably 30 pounds. Baseball has whites at home, yeah, most of the time, but they still sometimes they go with those damn alternate jerseys, and I hate that. But no, I was not a fighter. I played winger. Could outskate most of the guys. Does the NBA still wear their whites at home? Sometimes not. It just depends on what day of the week, dude. That's the way the NBA rolls. You never know what you're getting there. But, yeah, I played on the practice squad for a year and a half. Never traveled with the team. I was not that good a player, and definitely not that good a fighter. I got in probably 3 fights, and I never won a fight. Winning a fight, man. I always said winning a fight means you either get his teeth in your hand or either you got the end of his nose in your hand. One of the two. I mean, it's it was a lot of fighting went down in the league, and I like I say, hell, I've had bridged my nose broken probably 6 times, something like that. If you look right here and right here, one time I got even slashed like right here, and most of that got glued back, but you can kind of see right here where it got put back together. But right here one time when I was actually playing football. I was, good God, 11, 12 years old, no helmets. We were playing in school, and I got cut open right here, and this was touching right here. You couldn't even see my eye. My mom passed out almost. Really looks like the college football helmets that are very shiny, like metal. Oregon Ducks. Oregon Ducks. Yeah. I know that's one of Sean's teams. Yeah, I don't like Oregon is a total. They're into money. They're into their money. That's what they're into. Oregon played 12 times last year, and they had 9 different helmets. That's incredible. No sense in that shit. That's taking it 2 steps too far. They should be forced to have to wear a helmet to represent the school, not to represent the bank, Yeah. So Oregon has never been one of my teams. That puck don't care who you are. It will cut. Well, blade of a stick will cut you too. Oh yeah. I've fought with sticks before. I have actually fought with the old ash sticks. Oh yeah, I've actually fought with them. And I'll tell you one damn thing: get hit with one, and it's not like a paddle. It's more like a knife, man. They'll cut the piss out of you. They will cut you. Oh yeah, I've got places all over. But I was smart enough to get the hell out of it early enough. I didn't really, no concussions. I didn't fall and pass out or nothing like that on the ice. Generally, if I was bleeding bad enough, somebody was taking me to the back there and stitching me up, or either going to send me to the doctor or have a doctor come in and do it for me. But I had the GM of the team, and his wife sew stitches for me before. Oh yeah, I've had that happen a couple of times, and obviously she didn't have anything, but okay, well we're gonna make sure well, I'm gonna give you a shot so it doesn't hurt or anything. No. None of that shit. hey, you want a beer? Yeah, that'll be good. And a beer is not going to, it's not a local. That's for damn sure. But stitches was something that I just, from the time I was 11 or 12 years old, I didn't pay any mind to them. I've had them all over my body. I've probably had couple hundred at least. I've had a lot. I've had a lot of stitches. I've been stitched up a bunch of times. And I think the most I ever had was maybe 18 to 20, something like that. So that tells you, if that was the most I ever had, how many times I've been sewed up. Eyes. They tried to sew the inside of my mouth up one time. Inside, I got cut real bad, but they packed it with some shit, and I couldn't eat for like 4 days. So I lost about, I don't know, 10 pounds or something. That was nuts. I mean, I could sip water, but straws, they didn't like that because they said it was going to start it bleeding again too. It was a lot of crap to that. It really was. I was a kid then, probably 18, 19. I said, nah. I was playing baseball when that happened. But Yeah, my youngest brother, I don't know if he's ever had that many stitches in one with the beard, but the other brother, he's had a bunch. Car wrecks and fights. And he wasn't a player. He would just fights. Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he liked it. Uh, he liked the brutality of it. I was not crazy about the brutality of it, but my brother, uh, he's about 5'10", 5'9", 5'10", probably weighs about 160. Never backed up from anybody. Anybody. Yeah. Brutality has never been a word that bothered him at all. Didn't phase him. So we got 11:30. My wife will be home in a little bit. I still got some of those chili beans from like a week ago. So they hadn't killed me yet. So I'm going to eat some more today. I hadn't eaten them in a couple of days. But yeah, anybody, you ever find this game? You ever find this game? Now, I'm not going to be fool enough to pay $89 for it. I'll promise you that. But if you do find that game, either get it or either tell me about it if you hear about where it may be at. And I'd like to get a hold to it some kind of way, but that's definitely not on the top of my list. I'm waiting patiently for Glory Days baseball that Anthony is working on. Puck, if I'm guessing, I'm going to say Christmas. I'll say Christmas with that. And I'm wondering how much different Glory Days baseball is going to be from PayOff Pitch. I don't. That's just a guess now, dude. That's just a guess. It may be sometime 2021. But what I would do, and I think it works out great if you do it. Try to find out ahead of time when some of these releases are coming out, and then don't bet on it. Do I replay baseball? I do not. Because I'm going to tell you why. It's not making out anybody to be a liar. Don't come out that way with it. But if somebody tells you that they're okay, I'm aiming at March 2021, chances are that's probably what they're hoping for. Okay? If you have real life problems and adult problems just like I do, chances are somebody else does too. Shit happens. And they could be aiming for March for next year. Then pretty much aim at April or May and be like, okay, by that time I should be able to get this game, whatever. That's what I do. A lot of times I'll contact people and be like, okay, what kind of games you got going on right now? What are you coming out with? And but there it is. Once you find 2 or 3 games you like, how many baseball games do you need? You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people like to I like to put this one against this one, against this one, against this one, against this one. I'm more, if I'm happy and satisfied with what I've got, then I want to delve into other seasons with it. That's what I want to do. So this is a 2019 season. I'm probably going to get an older season somewhere along the way. I don't know what season it'd be, though. I'm not a dead ball era person. If you know me, I'm not. I generally like things in the 70s until the present. And really, the 70s were not a great time for the Red Sox. The Dodgers back in the day, 77, 78, I liked those teams. The Dodgers, when they played the Yankees, that was some good series. And then once you got to the 80s, every year there was a different team playing. I mean, whether it was the Cardinals, whether it was the Royals, whether it was the Twins, whether it was the Mets. I mean, it was a different team virtually every year that represented the 80s. So nobody really got on track and just was like, okay, damn, watch out for me. Then obviously, if you were in the 90s, if you liked the Braves, well, shit, they made it there a bunch of times. They didn't do a lot, but hell, they had a hell of a pitching staff. My dad's a big Braves fan. If you like the Yankees, the later part of the 90s, they came in and started rocking the world. Then, obviously, since 2000, Red Sox have won it 4 times. So, hey, and that's why I'm a Red Sox fan. I don't lie about it. But I was in Philly when Philly won in '08. So, it was nothing like that. As many times as I've seen Red Sox win 4 championships, but there was nothing like living in Philadelphia, 8 miles away from the ballpark, and the Phillies winning the World Series. Nothing like that. It was just nothing like it. And, I hope one day before I pass away to go to a World Series game that means something to me. Not, I don't care anything about going to see Washington play. I don't care anything about going to see Atlanta play. I don't care anything about seeing the Cubs play. If I could go see the Phillies play, I would love Phillies versus the Red Sox. Love both teams, but I would love to see it because I would just enjoy it. I wouldn't be sad, whichever way it went. I'm a bigger Red Sox fan than I am a Phillies fan, I think, maybe by a little bit. But living in Philly, man, I'll tell you what, especially living there for 12 years, it's hard not to like that team. That was a team that was hard not to like. They kind of attached on to a lot of people. The Flyers, 76ers, they do idiot shit. They do crazy stuff. Eagles as well. They do a lot of stuff that turn people against them. You wouldn't believe how many people live in Philadelphia that hate the damn Eagles. It's a lot of people. But most everybody likes the Phillies. As a diehard Sox fan, still coming back from a 3-0 series deficit to take out the Yanks, ranks number 1. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was 04, wasn't it? 04, I think. Yeah. 04, 07, but I think it was 04. Yeah. And especially in game 5. Game 5, it was just, they were getting laughed at. And then all of a sudden, boom. And then by game 6, they were scared. And then they started playing scared. I'm talking about the Yankees started playing scared after game 5. I liked the Red Sox chances after game 5. And going into game 5, I would have said going into game 5, I would have said they're probably going to get beat. And they just all of a sudden turned it around. Tigers fan here, can't see Tiger Stadium. Would like to see Fenway Park one time. You know what? As much as I am a fan of Red Sox, I'm not a big Fenway fan. I'm not a big Fenway Park fan. I would rather probably go see Boston play in Philadelphia. I love that ballpark. I want to go to PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Had tickets to go there this year, Mother's Day weekend, to go see the Phillies and the Pirates. We're going to go there when they finally decide to reopen. Have you been to Fenway? I've never been to Fenway. No, but it's not on my go-to list. I'm sorry, it's not a ballpark that just stands out to me and says I got to go there. I like the team. It's an old ballpark, but hell, it doesn't thrill me. Park is uncomfortable but historical. Oh yeah, and that's the thing. I don't care nothing about going to Chicago and going to Wrigley Field. Thank you, but no thank you. You want to give me a ballpark that's older that I would love to go see? How about Dodger Stadium? Dodger Stadium has been there for, 55 years? 60 years almost. About 60. Nobody's thinking about even closing the place. They renovate. And it's a beautiful ballpark. Hell, it's a beautiful ballpark. You have to go to at least once if you're a Red Sox fan. Just say, hey, and that's the thing, man. And I would rather watch a Sox game on the road just due to the fact of the monster. I don't like the monster at all. I'm totally against it. I've never liked it where you can hit an average fly ball to left field and it hits a wall. I'm sorry. That's just much. That's just that's softball shit to me. That's the way I feel about it. Show them playing in Kansas City. Beautiful ballpark. Kauffman Stadium, beautiful ball field. Show them playing in Toronto, even in that damn turf. Rogers Field or Rogers Stadium or whatever the hell. That's fine. Some of the old Tiger Stadium wasn't so bad. And some of the stadiums, older ones, are not so bad. Cleveland wasn't so bad. But come on. When it's been measured from home plate to left field wall, some people say it's not even 300 feet. Say it's like 297. That's just, come on. I played in high school fields. High school fields, it was 325 down the lines. Yeah, and that's the thing. Big time, but you can't fix Fenway. You can't fix Fenway. There's a street back there. The only way they could fix Fenway is if they permanently closed that street and took a monster down, which if they ever took a monster down, people in Boston would go crazy. Pull it back 50 feet, 40 feet, whatever. Then you got a major league ballpark. I don't care if it's the walls a little higher or something, but my God, don't make it where if you hit a ball and it skies, it would go out 75% of the ballpark a single. That's bullshit. That's total bullshit in my opinion. I mean, that's just the way I feel about it. Why? It's really. Sometimes people say, well, that's, to be a right, then you would lose the character of the place. Sure. And that's what I'm saying. You'd lose the character of the place. I would rather for them to make it a shrine and build them a ballpark, build them a baseball field, build them a stadium, have some little nuance to it. I don't have a problem with it. It does not have to be a perfectly symmetrical ballpark. But, come on. Don't have a damn fence 297 feet out. You hit it, all right? It's got so damn many dents in it. Yeah, to me, that's not it. I can't believe MLB lets them still play there. I really can't. But they're scared they're going to trip over somebody's, what I'm talking about. So they won't play, they don't play hardball with none of these teams. But I'm sorry. As much as I am a Red Sox fan, I've been a Red Sox fan my whole career, my whole life. Wade Boggs used to beat that damn wall to death. I was a big Boggs fan. But can you imagine if that fence would have been on the right field side? Shit, he would have hit 400. He would have hit 400. He was having to hit it the other way. If they build a new one, the field would be laid out the same. They would, but I mean, I don't think they'd put a green monster. I don't think they'd redo the green monster. I mean, hell, Yankee Stadium. They shut Yankee Stadium down. Think of that. I don't know. I think they could do something better. Why not, why not do something totally different from other places? I mean, do something different, but don't necessarily have it on the field. I don't know. I wish I could. I wish I could come up with the ideas, but nah, I'm like I say, I'm just not 297 feet away from them. Yeah, a lot of times I'll turn the TV off if I know they're playing at home. That's just it. I will. I'll turn it off if I know they're playing at home. It's a shame. It is more like the 297. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's like 297. But, like I say, in high school, and we hit home runs all the time. Now, of course, we had aluminum bats, but it was 325 at our home field. I never hit one 325 over that fence. I hit one probably 340 over left center field, but I never hit one right over left field. But I only hit like one over ever. And I wish if somebody had a camera footage of that, man, I'd give them $500. I'd give $500 up if somebody had that camera footage right now. I would do it. But chances of that slim, and Slim probably just left the room a while ago. But I'd love to have it. Some of my little league baseball days, I would love to have some of that too. Just on footage. I know some people that do keep up with it now, but when I played 40 years ago, it was a non-issue. Anybody bringing a video camera to the game. They just didn't do it. I've already given my baseball expectations for the year. I've had 310 to left. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It says 310, but it's not. It's not that far out there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I actually saw somebody roll out a tape from home plate. It's not 300 though. It's not even 300. It's less. Yeah, I knew it was told it was 300. 372 left center, plus high enough to get over 30 plus foot field. Oh yeah, but I'm not talking about home runs as much as I am just somebody trying to get a double or a triple or something. The only way you're going to get a triple off the left field fence is if you hit one of those numbers that, and it rolls a different way or something, some crazy shit. But that's the only way. But yeah, I saw a show. It's just been a few years ago. Oh my God, yeah. Triples happen in center field all the time. You got that dead alley out there. Yeah. A lot of triples. They happen in right just because it rolls around the fence there. It just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. But more often than not, triples generally happen because a fielder goes for it and misjudges. Next thing you know, is they'll roll behind them 50 feet. And by the time they run 50 feet, the runner can run 60 feet because they're not carrying a glove and they're not going after a ball backtracking. So that's almost another full base right there when you're playing 90-foot bases. But oh yeah, Glenn, you're right. That ballpark gives up a lot of triples. You're right. There's a few ballparks that give up a lot of triples. LA, just because it's a damn graveyard. It's a huge damn ball field. They give up a right many triples. Houston's just made different. I don't like their ball field either. They're just made totally different. And comes his wife. She's coming back. But yeah, triples are always a fun part of the game. If you watch somebody can run bases and all, do everything. So I'm going to head out, guys. Lunchtime, it looks like. You all have a great day. Thanks, Glenn. Thanks, everybody that's here. 199 subscribers. We're one away.
Hello.
We're one away from having 200 subscribers. 200 subscribers. Giveaway. We don't know what's going to be, but we will be something. Have a great day, guys. We're going to have some more wrestling on. Maybe tonight. Ric Flair up 1-0 on Harley Race. Best of 7. We leave in Greensboro tonight. we go down to Greenville, South Carolina for wrestling. And we'll see who else is on the card. We got to have some more tag team action to try to figure out who is going to be the two teams that are going to be the #1 contenders. We'll probably let them fight in a cage for the World Tag Team belts. But first off, it's Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship. It's got to get settled. Have a great day, guys. I'll be back later on. Just be safe. Drink plenty of fluids. It's hot as crap outside. Is it not hot as crap outside?
Yeah.
It's warm. It's warm. Have a good day, guys, and bye. Later.